Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you are seeing me on your screen, my name is Uchechi and I'm a content creator and digital marketing consultant, amongst other things these days. On this channel, I like to share Instagram and content creation tips, and also recently started sharing my entrepreneurship journey. So if that is what you're interested in, if you are a business owner who doesn't have the resources to hire hands for your digital marketing and content creation needs, then you do want to make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I share that kind of content here and you can use it to manage your social media platforms. Now, in today's video is long overdue. In my last Q&A video, the one that went up on the 1st of January, I mentioned that I would love to share my vision board, my 2021 vision board. I also asked those on my email list, and they indicated interest, and to be honest, I just wanted to share it with you guys. So today's video is on my 2021 vision board. So if you do not know what a vision board is, or you do not know how to create one, or you want to know how to create one, or you've just been hearing about it and you're not sure what it is or why it is important, then I would explain in this video. So a vision board is essentially a visual representation of your goals. I'll probably look for a definition from Google and put it somewhere on the screen, but in summary, that's what it is, right? So yeah, cutting up pictures and images that represent things, milestones that you want to hit, or goals that you want to achieve in a certain period of time. Because some people do theirs quarterly, some people do yearly, some people do over a period of years. So it depends on you. This is my first vision board. I wanted to create one in 2020, but somehow I just never got around to doing it. So this is my first one. So I'm going to do it for a year. That's for the whole of 2021, and I wanted to share with you guys so that if you also want to do this sort of thing, you can use this as a guide, and God willing, at the end of 2021 we would review our vision board to see what we hit. There's an airplane going over. Yeah. So yes, so I'm sharing this with you so that you can use this as a guide if you want to do your own vision board, and God willing, by the end of 2021 we just do an analysis of our vision board to see which goals we hit. Does that sound good? I think it does. Yeah. Okay. Now, I've seen people do vision boards in general. I've seen three methods, right? So the first method is what I'm going to do. So I have printed the images that I want to use for my vision board, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them and then pin them to my board. So some people pin, some people use gum or something. Like, I prefer pinning. That's true. Where's my pin? I prefer pinning because I think it just makes it neater, especially if you want to use the board yearly. So like I said, there are three ways. So the first method is cutting up the images and then pinning them on the board. The second is if some people say this is a waste of paper, so what people would like to do is instead take a measurement of their board and then lay out all their images and just print one single thing and pin it on the board or frame it. That's one way. Another way is if you do not even want to deal with paper at all, whether it's one paper or pieces of papers, you can do this on your phone. So if you stick around till the end of the video, I will show you how you can create a vision board on your phone. This is for iPhone users. If you're not using an iPhone, I'm so sorry, I don't know how this is going to work for you, but this is for iPhone users. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm editing the YouTube video and I realized that I forgot to talk about an important step in creating your vision board. Now, before you even start sourcing for your pictures, whether you're sourcing from Pinterest or from stock sites like Unsplash, Pixabay, Raw Pixel, whatever on stocks, whatever stock site you want to use, or if you want to use Pinterest, before you even start that entire process, what you want to do is drop a list of things you want to achieve, right? So drop a things of get as detailed as possible. So if you want to travel to certain countries, if you want to feel a certain way, so that's a very valid thing to note when you're trying to create your vision board. So try to include how you want to feel during the year or during the period that you're creating the vision board for. What else? Yes, I have quotes on my board. When you're picking your quotes, make sure to pick things that you can really relate with or relate to, right? There are a lot of fancy quotes and deep quotes that you can find on Pinterest or wherever. So don't get carried away just downloading anything because it sounds deep and intellectual, right? So why am I saying that? For instance, one of the quotes on my board is "Trust the timing of your life," and that was very important for me. Because towards the end of 2020 and even at the beginning, I mean, we just started, this is just January, even at the beginning of 2021, I found that I was comparing myself a lot to other creators on Instagram and YouTube and even around me and even people around me, right? So it was making me feel sad, making me feel like I was stagnant and not making any progress, and a lot of other feelings that made me feel unmotivated. Is it unmotivated or demotivated? Unmotivated to do anything, right? So I didn't put out content for a while on Instagram. I was just feeling sad. I went through an entire phase and it was just terrible. It's not somewhere I want to be at anymore. So when I saw that quote, I saw that particular quote on Pinterest, "Trust the timing of your life," I was like, yes. Yes, I can relate to this. So I need that reminder, and that's why I've put it up on my board. So yeah, I just wanted to jump in real quick and just mention that very, very important step, because if you want to just source for pictures, you will get carried away, right, and end up filling your board with pictures that are pretty but do not necessarily represent things you want to achieve or where you want to be. So make sure you draw up that list, right? So if you're used to writing out your goals for the year, still do that, right? And then from those goals, now decide on the type of pictures that you want to use to represent those goals. Okay, so what I'll do now is to cut up the images. I have a feeling that these images are too big for my board. So these are the images. I did about 4 per page. I laid about 4 images per page, and this is this is what my board looks like. I can't remember the measurements. I gave the measurement to the person that made the board for me. So what I'm going to do right now is cut off these images and then pin them to the board. Okay, so let's start. My fingers are aching. Okay, so I have cut them up and they don't look as... I think everything's going to fit. I think everything is going to fit. Okay, so yeah, so you may be wondering why I'm doing a vision board. Like, why can't I write down my goals somewhere? I've noticed that I usually like to write down and see stuff for reminders, right? So I do a lot of scribbling. This place was messy before this video, I'll be very honest. I had to clear it, but I had like scraps of paper, so I'm always scribbling down something on with pen and paper, with the notes app on my phone, and I mean, I'm just always jotting down stuff. So yeah, I want to have my goals or things that I wish to accomplish this year staring me in the face, right? As reminders, as daily reminders, as monthly reminders, as the year goes by. So yeah, and I also I like the whole process of cutting up and pinning stuff. So that's why I'm going this route. I'm not doing the phone one or just putting everything on one single layout and framing. I like this idea of cutting them up. Okay, now when you are selecting your images for your vision board, please make sure that you are selecting images that would help you remember what you're trying to achieve. The last thing you want to do is put up very fancy images and then months down the line when you're looking at your vision board, you're like, why did I pin this here? What was this picture supposed to be? That's the last thing you want to do. So you need to be intentional, and these have to be pictures that you will remember or be able to immediately tie to a goal. So for instance, this is a picture of a bathroom, and it's not my bathroom, but I'm adding this because one of the things I would love to do either within this year or going into the next year is to get my own place. My parents now watch my YouTube videos, so let me just put a very big disclaimer. I am not saying I'm tired of living here. I'm not. I'm just saying it to be nice, you know, to have my own space. I think that time has come. What else? This this is a picture of piercings, and that's because I've always wanted to get extra piercings. So it's between piercings and a tattoo. So piercings. So this is because I would love to get at least one extra piercing this year. These are quotes that would motivate me. This when I was putting this up, so this initially was, and this is because I'm dreaming even outside COVID. I would love to start speaking at events, right? So either my own events or events that other people have organized, will have called me to speak, and it can be virtual events or classes or forums. You get like, this reminds me. So God help me with this. I was on Clubhouse. I was in a room on Clubhouse, and I was invited on stage to give my opinion on something, and for whatever reason, guys, I just went blank. It was a mess. I pray that doesn't happen. Now these are my pictures, and in these pictures I am laughing, and that for me signifies happiness. So in 2021 I want to be happy, genuinely happy, regardless of what that looks like. This is because I want to increase my savings habits this year. So I have a target that I want to save at the end of 2021, and this, shout out to Omo of Mo's Juice Bar. So she motivated me to do this, and she doesn't even know. She'll probably find out in this video. She motivated me to do this. So I am saving with an app, with a savings app called Piggyverse. If you're in Nigeria, I don't know if they operate outside Nigeria, but if you're in Nigeria, you probably must have heard about that app before. So I've created a savings challenge to save a certain amount at the end of 2021. Now I've had this app for a very long time and totally forgot about it until I was on a WhatsApp group where she was talking about this. So she has an online course just like a pro, and one of the things that come out of that online course is a post-course WhatsApp group, right, for post-course support, or a WhatsApp group for post-course support, yes. And one of the things she did was to create savings challenge for her past students, to encourage them to save for the year. So I saw when she was doing that, and I was like, you know what, I actually have a Piggyverse account, So I'm going to resurrect that and create a personal savings challenge and start saving. And I have started saving. So this is to remind me about my savings target. This is because I want to create online courses. I did create an online course last year, photo editing course, and yeah, I failed. Only one person bought the course. I'm just going to be very transparent here. Only one person bought the course, but that is largely because I didn't do my assignment, or I did my assignment but I was lazy to implement. So yeah, what else? This is for my company that I talked about in my Q&A videos. I had mentioned that this year I want to make the company more operational. So yeah, this is to remind me about that. I have photograph of airplanes because I would love to travel this year, COVID permitting. What else? There's one on, so there's this for YouTube, and that's because I want my YouTube channel to be monetized this year, and to do that I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. So I mean, this is to remind me about that. This is because I want to be toned this year. So yeah, I started working out last year and I saw the benefit. Maybe I'll post a before and after picture of when I started working out last year. So yeah, I plan to continue with that. So I'm just going to pin all of these on the board, arrange them and pin them up, and just show you what the final thing looks like. Okay guys, so I am done pinning up. There are some images left, but this is because, as I predicted, the images are too big, and I printed out duplicates, or I printed out pictures, about 4 or 5 pictures that told the same thing or pointing towards the same goal. So I just picked like one of them. So for instance, for getting a new camera, yes, I would love to get a camera this year. Filming with my phone is great, but there's some type of content that I would love to film and would only be, not that it would only be possible, but it would be more comfortable doing with a camera. So I would love to get a camera this year. So I already have a picture of that here, and yeah. So another thing I also want to get is a new laptop, because the one I have works fine, but because I edit videos, a lot of videos, it makes my laptop drag, and I didn't put that into consideration when getting my laptop. So I need to get another one. So yeah, but this is pretty much done. I may go back in to rearrange so that I have more pictures, because I'm sure if I arrange this properly, more pictures would have fit in. But let me show you what it currently looks like. So this is my 2021 vision board. This is actually so pretty. So this is my 2021 vision board. Yeah, so if you want to create yours, you can use this as a guide to create yours, and then, like I said, God willing, at the end of 2021 we will review to see what we have ticked off our list and what would show in 2022's vision board. I cannot believe it's normal to say 2022. Wow, that used to seem like such a very far year. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to do this on your phone. Not this exact thing, but how to create a vision board on your phone. So if you use an iPhone, then you do want to keep watching. Hey guys, in this quick video I'm going to show you how to create your vision board or your rotating vision board on your mobile device. I learned this from Vanessa. If you have watched my Q&A videos, I mentioned that Vanessa is one of the creatives that I follow on Instagram and on YouTube, and I learned this from her and decided to share with you. So you will need two things. You will need a Pinterest account. So if you do not have a Pinterest account, you will need to create one, and you will need an iPhone. I'm sorry, non-iPhone users, this may not be for you. Or if you have access to widgets, if there's a way you can create widgets on your phone, you may be able to do this. But for now, I only know how to do this for iPhones. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my Pinterest account, and I'm going to go to my profile. As you can see, I have a number of boards. I've mentioned a number of times that I draw my photo inspirations and other inspirations, to be very honest, from Pinterest. Now, I already have my boards created, but I'll just take you through the process of creating your boards for this purpose. So you tap on this plus sign here and you create a board. So you tap on board and you name your board, let me see, vision board quotes, right? And make sure it is public. So don't toggle. If you tap on this, it will make it secret, or to keep the board secret, and this will not work. So make sure you don't alter this, keep it public. So you create that vision board quotes, and then you can begin to add images to this board. Okay, so add quotes that you want to inspire you on your vision board, and yeah, so you can see that is here. So I'm going to create another board, and I'll have this as vision board images. I'll tap on create, and I would also add, I'm just adding these random images for illustration purposes, right? So as you can see, I'm avoiding the quotes because I already have a board that has quotes. So yeah, those pictures should work. So I have these pictures here. Now I'll go back to my home page and hold down on the screen till this plus sign at the top left appears. So I'll tap on the plus sign and search for Pinterest. Now this gives you two options, so I'm going to use both because I have quotes and images. If you have just one, if you want your vision board to be just images, then you won't need to create the two boards that I created. You probably need to create just one for images. But because my actual vision board is a collection of quotes and pictures, I have also created two vision boards, or two boards on Pinterest with quotes and images. So I'm going to tap on add widget and do the same thing again. Go over here, Pinterest, and tap on this other one, add widget. Now I'm going to tap on this big one at the top, and because my Pinterest account, because I'm already signed into my Pinterest account is linked here. So what I have to do is just tap on board, or tap on choose in the board category. So I can choose a board, and I want this to be vision board images. So as you can see, there are a few boards listed here, but when you're viewing my Pinterest page, you saw so many other boards, and that's because those other ones are private and these are public. And like I mentioned, the board has to be public for this to work. So I'll tap on vision board images and move the update to hourly, and that's it. As you can see, an image has popped up. Now I'll tap on this other one at the bottom left, choose a board. Now this one will be vision board quotes. I'll keep this hourly as well, and there it is, right? And I'll tap on done. So what will happen is, because I have set the updates to hourly, this will rotate, this will change every hour. So the picture at this top here where I have my vision board images will change every hour, and this widget at the bottom left where I have the quote will change every hour. And that is how you can create your rotating vision board on your iPhone. Okay guys, and that's it for today's video. Let me know what is included in your vision board. Have you ever done one before? Do you plan on doing one? What is in your vision board, or what is on your vision board for 2021? And I would see you in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and your loved ones and your colleagues, and share with everyone, please guys. Again, let me know what's on your vision board for this year in the comment section. Let's chat, let's have a conversation. You can also send me a DM on Instagram. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button before you leave. Feel free to browse through the channel and watch other videos. Help me to get to my goal of monetization, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. Okay, deal. I love you guys. See you in next week's video. Bye. Hey guys, if this is the first time you are seeing me on my screen, on this channel I share Instagram tips. Oh wow. I mean, I do this just once a year, so yeah, it's just one day out of 365 days. Plus, okay, no, there's no plus anything.